And when we finished secondary school, completed in December 97, I got back to Winneba. My stepdaddy told me again, Alex, you are welcome. By the way, I had my baptism and confirmation in this school. I became a full Catholic. I was coming from a Methodist home. My stepdad told me, now your life is in your hands. I spent my 18th birthday on the streets of Accra, and I had to survive in Accra. I got a job as a post boy at Ghana Post, assistant postal officer. And after 3 years, when my colleagues were already at the university, I could save for university education. By the grace of God, Ghana Post granted me scholarship and leave with pay. And whilst at UCC, President Kufuor introduced this entrepreneurship program where mentors were going around the universities to inculcate in us that private sector dream. So I abandoned school and I registered my first business and I started running Excel Courier. And friends were wondering, why would you leave school and be doing business? I had my own plans in mind. Eventually, I found myself at Buckingham University. But I didn't go to Buckingham by accident. One morning, when I had bought my first Mercedes, I was driving on the La Palm Road. A woman crossed me. And when she got off the car, she was pleading. She had two daughters. I believe one at the time was 8, the other was 10. The senior girl got out of the car and said, our uncle is a judge. If you argue with our mother and it goes to court, you lose. The little one said, our grandmother is a judge. And then the junior one said, our uncle is a lawyer. So if it goes to court, you lose. These little ones. So I go home. I said, money, stay somewhere. I processed my application. I said, I'll go back to school and do law. If it's the law they use to intimidate, I'll also be a lawyer. So, Mr. President, that is how I made it. On the street, you have to survive. Once Mr. President met my wife and said, your husband is a hard-working but controversial. Mr. President, I have to be controversial. Survival on the street, if you do small, jolly, you will be defeated. So you have to be controversial sometimes to survive. So it's not my fault, but I'm learning to change. But I've told my children that if today they are enjoying in air-conditioned cars, going to school, a driver is picking them, they have no choice than to be in an Ivy League university. They have no choice. We have suffered to make it happen. So my dear students, please, I'm speaking to you today to assure you that you have a role to play. St. Augustine's is ready to shape you. St. Augustine's is ready to let the best come out of you. St. Augustine's is opening its arms, above all, with its blessings. So don't give up. You are privileged to be in St. Augustine's. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Indeed, you must believe it. I have lived it. I'm therefore urging all of you to study hard,